One of the things that's in the standards for OSHA is that they require you to follow the manufacturer's manuals and know the limitations of it. The ANSI standard, American National Standards Institute, has updated the standards several times since 1995. They want an atmospheric tester who's been trained in how to use the meter. One of the things that the manufacturers want is a bump test. It's not in the OSHA rules, but it's going to make sure that all 4 alarms are going to be used in this bump test. And it'll suck in the air and then eventually go back to normal. So I have a tube I can use, or I can just spray it. This gas has all 4 areas. If I read the ingredients on it, it'll have carbon monoxide at 200 parts per million, 75 parts per million on hydrogen sulfide, 25% methane, oxygen at 50%, the rest is hydrogen. And if I just spray it in here, just a little gas, and you're not getting much in it. We notice 1, 2, 3, 4 sensors are working. And if I just read some numbers, it's at 41 hydrogen sulfide, 132 carbon monoxide, 17.1 oxygen, and 15% LEL, just in a gas. You want to make sure. I remember working with a large construction company in 2012, and I asked them, why were you doing this? It's not required. And they said, once in a while, the sensor is burned out. And depending on the meter, you may not notice that it gives a little wrench sign or some other location. It doesn't necessarily give you an alarm like this. If you're in the confined space and you're wearing it and you hear the alarm, that's immediate exit anyway. But the bump test is an item that works. And when I did it, about 8 years ago, that's when I realized the LEL cell was not working. And, if you would have looked at the meter, it would have given you an error on that reading. But then again, if you don't look at it and you don't do it, you just turn it on, how do you know it doesn't fail during the shift? And that's one of the things you want to make sure. So eventually it'll get back to 000, 20.9. Very simple test to do. You just need some calibration gas, and all you have to do this. And I get people out on the construction sites. The person has it in their truck. They can do this. Again, calibration gas is not cheap. It's about $30 to $60, but it's something that'll last, for me, it lasts about 2 years. And I use this meter all the time. Thank you very much.